The Upper North Island is bracing for more rain. In fact, it is falling after widespread flooding cut off communities, prompted evacuations and caused extensive damage. The Met Service says there's been a month's worth of water dumped in some areas in less than 24 hours. School camps had to be evacuated from the Hunui Ranges in South Auckland, and areas around Clevedon were left underwater. We heard from there before. The Hauraki plans has settlements isolated. There's very limited state highway access at all to Whangamata in the Coromandel. It's raining hard there at the moment. Our reporter Laura Tupou compiled this report.
So much rain fell in Whangamata, climate scientists are calling it a once-in-a-100-year event. Nearly 300 millimetres in less than 36 hours. And long-time resident Noling Lee knows it.
Oh, lots and lots of flooding. Many roads, even within the town, closed. I have seen the slip. I've seen the one in Hilton that's come down at the back of the house, and they've had to evacuate the house above it.
Another local, Ken Coolam, also braved the rain to look around.
The water was halfway up the car doors in one case I saw, and saw another car being pushed through the water. It obviously got stalled, so a lot of flooding on the roads, at some of the parks, the school, both golf courses are covered in water. Probably as bad as I've seen on the main golf course.
People in parts of South Auckland around Clevedon and Hunua were woken in the early hours this morning to the sound of branches breaking under the weight of the heavy rain. Several school camp groups had to be evacuated and tourists had to pack up and flee. Robin Terry and Anissa Salmi from Canada have been travelling around New Zealand for a month. Mr Terry says they'd camped well away from the water, but found it creeping up and had to make a break for it at about 4 this morning.
We would have lost our van and it wouldn't have been that fun.
I just swim for safety.
But the weather's done more permanent damage than just delay holiday plans. Grant Henson, his wife and 4 children had to be rescued from a farm just out of Clevedon as waist-deep floodwaters made driving out impossible. He says he awoke to the sounds of sheep panicking.
So the farm's not actually mine, but there's sheep on the farm. Like a lot of the sheep were piled up like puppies actually in the parts that were on high land, which isn't a lot. So you might see a 10 metre square bit of land with, 50 or 60 sheep on it, all just piled up.
Locals have been volunteering to pitch in and help rescue stock. Sean Brantsma and a mate have been out since 9 this morning, getting a few horses and more cattle out.
Yeah, we found one on the way out here stuck in some trees that was drowning. So it was well over both our heads, so we had to swim back with that one, having turns holding it up out of the water, and got our breath back. And
while some areas are cleaning up, forecasters say more heavy rain is still to come.